بما آسودم خندن پیش ما هردم خدا بما آسودم خندن پیش ما هردم لکنه بردا دخوینم آواتم بخیدنم لکنه بردا دخوینم آواتم بخیدنم ایمه جستو چالاکی پیشنگین و بباکی ایمه جستو چالاکی پیشنگین و بباکی چرا داده گرسنین ندانین لابن دینین چرا داده گرسنین ندانین لابن دینین کتاب خانه مالمانه خزانی دوامانه کتاب خانه مالمانه خزانی دوامانه.
Hello everyone, great to be with you again. Today we're also going to talk about present simple, which is about place. We use present simple to ask about the place, okay? In the previous lesson we mentioned and we discussed present simple a lot. We mentioned how to formulate the negative sentence and question sentence and positive sentence. Today we're going to talk about present simple to ask about the place, okay? Present simple to ask about the place. Okay, guys? So the same formulation that I have mentioned for you, that I mentioned for you in the previous lesson, we have got the same formulation. We add the do and does in the beginning of the sentence, like for example, do and does plus subject plus verb plus object plus question mark. Don't forget question mark, okay? It's really important. For example, we say that does she work in the market? Does she work in the hospital? Does he work in the school? Does he work in the hotel, in the cafe, in the restaurant, in the garden? Okay? It's all possible to use it. So I will give you an example. For example, does she work in the hospital? If our response is positive, we will say yes, she does, okay? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. If our response is negative, we will say no, she doesn't, okay? No, she doesn't. It's really important to know how to use do and does. I told you when do we use does? When we have got he and she and it. He, she, it. Okay? And I, we, you, they, with, do. It's really easy and it's really important to know. And now I gave you that example and I give you many other examples and then I will show you on the data show to understand better, okay? For example, does he, now we will give you another example by using he. Does he work in the restaurant or in the hotel? Okay? If your response is yes, we will say yes, he does. Okay? We don't say do because I told you do only can be used with I, we, you, they. Be careful about this point. And if our response is negative, we will say no, he doesn't. Okay? It's very easy. Or another example I can give you, for example, does she work or does she does she work or does she go to the market? Okay. If our response is yes, what will we say? We say yes, she does. Okay. Yes, she does. If our response is no, we will say no, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay. That's all. All these things relate to present simple and place. And now we're gonna talk about present simple. To ask about position. Okay, position means to have something. Let me erase this. We use present simple. We just erase place because now we are talking about position, okay? Positions. Positions means what? To have something or to own something. So we're gonna talk about these things that you have, okay? That you own. Plus verb plus object. Our object can be possessive, okay? The name of the things that you have. For example, I told you before, do with I, we, you, they, does, we, he, she, it. For example, do you have a camera? If your response is positive, you will say yes. Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I have. Sorry, not I do. Do you have a camera? Yeah, it's okay. You will say yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Or do they have? Another example. Do they have a bag? If our response is yes, we will say yes, they have. If our response is negative, we will say no, they haven't. Okay? No, they haven't. It's very easy. Just you have to focus about the main rule. Do plus subject and thus, do or thus plus subject plus verb plus object plus question mark. You don't have to forget about the question mark because it's really important, and you do mistake if you forget about this. Okay. You can use yes they do. Sorry, I said yes they do. No, they don't. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so this is the do and thus we used, and this is subject, and this is verb, and this is object. Okay, this is object. Object, the thing is that you might have it. Okay. And if I told you if our response is positive, you will say yes, I do. If our response is negative, you will say no, I don't. And here is the same, and I will give you another example. Do I have a piano like this? Or do we have a piano? Yes, we do, because for positive, and no, we don't for negative. Okay, no, we don't. No, we don't. We are finished with this topic, and now we're gonna talk about present simple with time expressions. Okay, time expressions. Let me erase these things, and then we're gonna talk about present simple we just erase this word. We'll write down time expressions, okay? Time expressions. Hey guys, so time expressions, there are three vocabs that can be used in the present simple to talk about time expressions, okay? For example, subject plus verb plus object, and also we have the time, okay? The object is going to be time, okay? So, for example, I told you that subject is consists of 7, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, okay? For example, we said that with he, she, it, we add is. If you remember in the previous lesson, we talked about this. And we said that with I, we, you, they, there is no need to add is for the verb, okay? So here I'm telling you that I go to the, for example, to the market on Saturday. So this is an example for our rule. But here we have got an important point, which is time expressions, okay? Because as you see that our topic is about time expressions, okay? So there are three vocabs that can be used for time expression, which is in, on, at. So with in, we use morning, afternoon, evening, okay? And on can be used with days of week, okay? Days of week. And at, we use at for hours and, for example, word of at night and during night, for at night and hours, okay? For example, at 7, you would say at 7, at 9, at 11, at 12. And now I'm gonna give you examples. Look, for days of week, we use on, okay? Look, on can be used for days of week. So this is Saturday is a days of week. That's why we used on. Or I stay at home at, look, at night, okay? At night. I told you that with word of night we use at, okay? And when do we use in? For example, I wake up early in the morning, okay? Or you could say that I don't wake up in the morning, okay? So in, we use in, and we use at, and we use on. These are all the time expressions that we can be used, that we use it in the present simple. So on with days of week, at with hours or with night, and in with morning, afternoon, evening, okay? I'll give you another example. For example, we have a holiday. For example, we have holiday on Friday, we will say, okay? We use on with days of week because Friday is days of week, okay? Friday. Okay, guys? We have holiday on Friday. Or you could say that I can't wake up early on Sunday. That's also can be possible, okay? That's also possible. And I will give you another example. For example, I wake up or I go to sleep. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. Okay, for example, you will say at 10 o'clock. That's all related to the present simple time expression. Okay, so we have finished with writing, and now I'm going to show you on the data show, and I'm give you more and more examples to understand better. Okay, guys? As I told you that I wanted to show you more examples on the data show, these are all examples about using present simple of place, okay? Sorry, using place in the present simple. For example, school, park, hospital, shopping mall, restaurant, market, house. All these words, all these vocabularies, we can use for asking about the place. For example, does she go to the school? We say that if our response is positive, we will say yes, she does. If not, no, she doesn't. Does he go to the park? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Does he go to the hospital, or does she go to the hospital, or does it go to the hospital? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Does she go to the shopping mall? The same. If our response is positive, we will say yes, yes, she does. Otherwise, we will say no, she doesn't. If we use, for example, he here, we will say, does he go to the restaurant? Yes, he does. The response is positive. If it is negative, we will say, no, he doesn't. Okay? If we use, for example, she. Does she go to the market? Does she work in the market? Does she in the market? Okay? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does he live in the house? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Does she live in this house? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Okay? And here we have many other examples. Does your father work in a school? Why he says that does with father? Because father relates to what? Father relates to he. And he said that with he, she, it, we use does. Okay? Don't confuse here. Does your father work in a school? No, he doesn't. He is a chef. No, he doesn't. He is a chef. So the response is negative. That's why he said no, he doesn't. And here, does he work in a restaurant? Does he work in the restaurant? Here he said yes, he does. He works in the restaurant. So our response here is positive, but our response here is negative. We will answer like this, okay, guys? And these are all about present simple to ask about place. Okay, guys, look. Does he go to the school at 9 o'clock? Yes, he does. For example, she says that I get up at 7:45, I go to the school at 8:30, I go to bed at 10:15, okay? She talks about herself and using present simple. Now, we have what? We have a dialogue between two girls. This is between two persons, okay? Soma, do you like kebabs? Yes, I do. They are delicious. Look, when we ask you a question, this subject can be changed to I because I'm talking about you. When you answer, you are talking about yourself. So you say, yes, I do. Does your brother, as I told you that. You're related to he, that's why he use, for example, yeah, does. Does your brother like kebabs? No, he doesn't. Look, with he and she and it, we use does and doesn't. If our response is, we say that if our response is negative, we will say, no, he doesn't. So do you like pizza? Yes, I do. As I mentioned here, while we ask you and we use you, subject of you, the subject of you can be changed to I because you are the person that you wanted to respond that, okay? And about another example, which is about possessive, okay? That I told you possessive. I said that. Do you have a cup? The same. If it is positive, you will say, yes, I do. If it is not negative, you will say, no, I don't. Do they have a jacket? Yes, they have. No, they. Sorry, yes, they do. No, they don't. Do you have a scarf? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Do we have a gloves? Okay. For example, do we have gloves? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes for positive, positive, and no for negative. And do you have a sweater? Yes, I do. Do they have a sweater? Yes, they do. Or if it is negative, no, they don't. Do you have an umbrella? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay? Or do they have umbrella? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Look, here we have got what? Does he have a scarf? Does he have gloves? Does he have scarf? Does he have gloves? We said that we use does when it is he and she. So look, this is he. That's why we use does. This is he. We use does. Does he have a scarf? Yes, he have gloves. You can. Does he have gloves? You can say yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Or no, she doesn't like this. These are all a very good example to understand very well. Does she have an umbrella? Does she have a scarf? No, he doesn't, or no, she doesn't. These are a great example to understand better. And look, here we have many examples to talk about, to use present simple and talk about time expressions. We said that when do we use on, when do we use and, at, when do we use in, okay? For example, oh no, do the teachers have a computer? This is no, they don't. You can use the, okay, this is also about the possessive. Sorry, this is also about the possessive. It's not about time expression. Look, do the teachers have a computer? No, they don't. Look, no, they don't. And this, if we talk about this example, do Soma and Shivan have a computer? Yes, they do, okay? Yes, they do. And you can use our computer. Look, so we said that if our positive is yes, we will say yes, they do, yes, we do, yes, I do, yes, you do, okay? If it is negative, no, we don't, no, we don't, no, they don't, no, you don't, no, I don't, okay? Just like this same. For example, do monkeys like banana? Yes, they do, yes, they do. Monkeys like bananas and like it. You can read all these things at home on book or here, and it is really important and it is really very easy to understand. It gives you the whole response. And now we have got some of the pictures like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. It's related to our time expressions, okay? Time expression. We said that for morning and afternoon and evening we use in. For days of week we use on. For hours and for the word of night we use at. For example, I stay at home in the morning. I watch TV in the morning, for example. Yes, you could say that I wake up early in the morning, or I can't wake up early in the morning. And here I go outside in the afternoon, or you could say that I stay at home in the afternoon. And here in the evening, I watch TV in the evening, or I eat pizza in the evening. Okay, so we have got what we have got at night. At night, for example, I watch movie at night. I watch TV at night. For example, I write an email at night. Or here, I can't. I don't go to school on Monday, or I go to work on Monday, or at 6 o'clock, for example, I wake up at 6 o'clock. Or you could say that I can wake up at 6 o'clock. That can all be used for time expression. Have a great time, and I hope you could be able to understand from me very well. And I think I did my best to teach you very well. Have a great time, and bye. See you next time.